Scott Latham presents his literature review presentation for RESR 625, Advanced Research Topics. What is a literature review? A literature review lets one gain and demonstrate skills in two areas: information seeking. 1. The ability to scan the literature efficiently, using manual or computerized methods to identify a set of useful articles and books, and critical appraisal. 2. The ability to apply principles of analysis to identify unbiased and valid studies. What does a literature reviews represent? Designed to identify the gaps in the literature review. Make the connection of research questions or hypotheses to the literature. Provide defined key terms when introducing sections or ideas, analysis questions by focusing on the data collection. Analysis from questions arising from the gaps, and unusual methodologies used. Why is the literature review important? The importance of my literature review was on how professional development training should be designed to guide online instructors in choosing effective online instructional strategies to promote students' learning. Ongoing professional development keeps teachers up to date on new research on how children learn, emerging technology tools for the classroom, new curriculum resources, and more. Many educators lack knowledge, skills, and necessary training to be successful in online environment classes. Teachers are struggling in choosing the most effective instructional strategies or methods to promote the learner's learning process. Teachers need support in preparing various ways aligning the activities, instructional strategies, and the process of how students learn. What is the purpose for a literature review? The purpose of the literature review provides the framework on how to place each work in the context of its contribution to the understanding of the subject under review, describe the relationship of each work to the others under consideration. It also identifies new ways to interpret, and shed light on any gaps in previous research, resolve conflicts amongst seemingly contradictory previous studies, identify areas of prior scholarship to prevent duplication of effort to point the way forward for further research, and place one's original work. My literature review purpose. The purpose of the paper was to examine which online instructional strategies are most effective to promote the student's learning process through professional development training. My literature review research questions. Are educators using the most effective online instructional strategy to meet the student needs? 2. Is professional development training for online instructors designed to address which online instructional strategies would be most effective? 3. Are educators scaffolding, aligning and implementing online instructional strategies into the curriculum to promote the student's learning process? This slide is just a few suggestions on how to write a literature review in 3 steps. This slide also talks about primary and secondary sourcing. ADDIE model. The model uses specific strategies structures to help teachers adapt or develop their skills to the online learning environment to make their materials effective and engaging for learners. For the improvement in student learning, a competent online teacher should use various approaches by providing quality, quantity, and patterns of communication, along with a range of interactive methodologies when creating the instructional design of their courses. When thinking about students' learning styles, instructors need to know more about the concept navigation behavior of individual learning styles holds that the individual's learning style predisposes them to acquire and process new information in unique ways. Instructional strategies should use the 5 online education pillars of quality to emphasize instructional approaches that a multisensory approach to increase learning opportunities and outcomes for the importance of learning from goal-driven and activity-based experience. By promoting student interaction when learning new concepts, online instructors should provide encouragement and feedback when scaffolding strategies that will monitor student progress and participation. Effective professional development is vital for all practitioners should be the primary avenue for offering teachers with adequate time to learn, practice, implement and reflect upon new instructional strategies that facilitate changes in their practice on how to create the successful online environment. What does the online learning environment look like? Online courses have become an incredibly popular way for students and employees to advance their education or professional development. Teaching an online course requires different methods from the traditional classroom, so it's important that teachers adapt or develop their skills to the online learning environment, to make their materials effective and engaging for learners. Cooper, 2016. Online learning environment continued. Online instructors must utilize format-specific strategies and structures for interaction and communication with the instructional content to promote student engagement. Benedetti, 2015. Online learning environments permit a range of interactive methodologies. Instructors find that in adapting courses to online models, they pay more attention to the instructional design of their courses. As a result, the quality, quantity, and patterns of communication students practice during learning improve. ION e-learning programs, 2019. What are online instructional strategies? Instructional strategies are considered various methods and activities educators and trainers use to help students or participants achieve the learning objectives. Learning can occur in many forms in an online environment, such as discovery learning, project-based learning, and cooperative learning. Online instructional strategies continued. Online instructional strategies are known as the methods and approaches to help guide learning activities, content, and student involvement in online courses. Yang, 2017. Teaching strategies involve design, development, and implementation of the instructional design that integrates a multi-sensory approach to increase learning opportunities and outcomes. Teaching methods for online environments incorporate various teaching strategies such as lecture, discussion, questioning, use of audiovisuals, demonstration, role-playing, concept mapping, and electronic journals. Professional development trainings. Learning requires sophisticated forms of teaching to develop student competencies, such as deep mastery of challenging content, critical thinking, complex problem solving, effective communication and collaboration, and self-direction. Effective professional development is needed to help teachers learn and refine the pedagogies required to teach these skills. However, research has noted that many professional development initiatives appear ineffective in supporting changes in teachers' practices and student learning. Darling Hammond, Heiler, and Gardner, 2017. Professional development is the primary avenue for changing teacher practices. Professional development trainings continued. These trainings are resources that might impact teachers' subject knowledge, understanding of how students think about concepts, and instructional practices. Faculty development plays an essential role in the quality of online learning. Meyer and Morell, 2014. Training and support would be beneficial to faculty and learners for optimal teaching and learning experiences. Obizaba, 2015. Professional development programs that prepare future faculty to teach, changes in reward systems, and the creation of more favorable departmental climates to encourage education improvements. A synthesized online learning environment. To synthesize online learning environment strategies, how could online teaching, learning styles, instructional strategies, scaffolding, and professional development all be related to creating successful student learning? As mentioned earlier, Yang, 2017, outlined how to have an effective online course. The course must be designed with features including the course objective, alignment of structure model, various activities and lessons, and balance between theory and application. Therefore, it is recommended that online educators should use the ADDIE model. In conclusion, to sum up the presentation, the literature review supports valid conclusions by researching, analyzing, and synthesizing the findings to answer the research questions and make connections to the purpose of the literature review, which provided educators different ways on how to examine effective online instructional strategies through educator professional development training. Through those recommendations provided in professional development, online instructors should be provided with a wide range of hands-on resources and tools that promote student learning and achieve lesson goals and objectives. The next 5 slides are the references I used in my literature review plan. The last slide, the end. Thanks for viewing my literature review presentation. I hope you have somewhat of an understanding the point I was trying to make in the literature information. Once again, thank you for your time, input, feedback, and knowledge throughout the course.